guys, this is again your girl Raya, and I'm back with another video, and this is pretty much to give you guys a guide on how you can earn some gold this 2017. Now pretty much this is a compilation of everything that I have observed on how to earn gold in game. So if you want to learn more information from me, then please stay tuned, okay? Now, before I start the video, I want to do a big shout out to the people who did the runs with me. I want to thank AVLS for Elite Thunderin. I got Batasan Hills for Glintstone Cavern. Southern Gates, I want to thank Shelves Nemo, the Wolf Bull, and Ronsky. And for Graveyard, I want to thank Nanapak, Duskfinger, as well as my VIP friend Plato. So big shout out to you guys. I really want to thank you so much. And big shout out to my guild, PH Tambayan. You guys rock because the video won't be successful without your guys support. So thank you so much. Now, before I get into the details with regards to the map, one of the tips that I wanted to share with you guys is those effigies, which are those creepy voodoo dolls that you can craft with using the orc beads, orc scrap, as well as the orc hair. If you craft those and open them, there's a chance for you to get orc tags, and you may use that to purchase additional inventory, some items, and one of the most important things that I see there is the gold orcish chest, and I will be providing you guys more information regarding that, so please stay tuned. The video is a bit long. It's like 15 minutes long, but it's worth it. So I did some two runs on these elite maps. One is with the gold loot weapon and the other one is without it and then with it. When I ran the Tinderin map, it was a complete mess because the gold dropped on those map is fairly low. Uh, the runs without my weapon, without a gold loot weapon, is like only 62 gold, and with it, it's like 124. It's not even enough to feed my pets. But one of the things that I've noticed with when it comes to running the elite Tinderin is one, you can actually gain yourself some apps, and then the other one, it's a higher chance for you to get the Dragkin Tooth. And the Dragkin Tooth, you can actually use that to purchase Dragonite Bar. You may also use that to purchase Elite Golden Scale Chest, but it's much better if you actually um, loot that from the boss itself, right? Instead of purchasing. And the other thing that you can actually purchase is a sack of dragon teeth. Now that costs like around 30 teeth and it costs like 50,000 ish on CS. So that's a good enough of amount of gold for you to use. And basically my whole runs in Tinderin was boring. It's easy, but it's long, and I am too lazy to actually spend my whole time running the map, so I find it fairly boring and not really as exciting as the other maps. But if you loot the Elite Dragon Scale chest, one of the things that I want you to do is to actually save as much amount of chest. One, you can actually sell that around 8 to 13k in consignment shop. But if you decide to um, save up, hoard it, and then open it, there's actually a chance for you to get some shard. Now, the shard, as of the moment, costs like 1.5 million to 1.9 million in consignment shop. So if you're lucky to actually loot that, then congratulations, you earned yourself a million. You're now a millionaire. But basically, that's just one of the things that you can do to earn yourself some gold. That's Tinderin. Now let's move forward to Greta. Now with Greta, one of the things that I notice is, of course, a lot of players run that map because of maybe doing the glint set, especially for warriors. Other than it looks cool, the stats that it provides and also the proc that the glint set provides for the warrior is pretty cool. So a lot of people still tries to complete the whole set, but as for rogues and mage, it's actually not really that helpful. Now, if you save enough orc tags for yourself, there's a lot of things that you can purchase. One of the things that I noticed, other than your inventory, and also your stash, you can purchase the gold orcus chest, which costs like 25 orc tags. Now, this costs like 6,000 to 6,500 in CS, and it's pretty easy for you to get some orc tags just by opening those FEGs. And one of the things, or one of the reasons why a lot of player purchase that is there's also a chance for you to loot some shard. So if you're not a plat user and there's no way for you to gain plats other than the free offers, you may also open those elite chests that drops, which is the golden dragon scale chest, gold orcus chest, king nortal's chest. Um, if you open those, you can actually get yourself some shard. Now, when I try to run the Elite Glintstone Cavern, the gold drop rate is not really that high as well. The gold ranges from like 600 to 1,000, and with the gold loot weapon, it's like 1,000 to 2,000. It's actually fairly low. So if you're gonna be doing the elite maps, please make sure that you did the quest. If you get the quest wherein you need to kill 90 mobs, elite mobs, so at least you can get like 2 orc tags plus 1.5k gold, which is helpful for you to feed your pet, and it only takes you like 1 or 2 runs to finish that. But I like running Glintstone Cavern because there's a lot of things that you can loot here. One is the gold runner chest, which costs like 3 to 4,000. I like saving them and opening them because I like the jewel elix. I like the Orc Fang, which costs like 1,000 to 2,000, and a lot of players actually look forward to getting that. And also the materials to get for the FEGs, because whenever you craft them and open them, like I mentioned, it can give you Orc tags, and those Orc tags are something that you may use to purchase those gold Orcus chests, which has shard in it. And I've noticed Dev, sorry Dev for actually doing a shout out for you, but I noticed that he purchases these. So that means if you see him selling those shards in the consignment shop, then he looted those shards from these chests. Now the drop pretty much from the boss, the boss actually drops a lot of legendary items, but the 46 items are not really that good. So not all players actually purchase them. And overall, out of all the 4 maps that I did the runs, my biggest favorite pretty much is Southern Gates. Now, why do I love Southern Gates? One, the gold drop there is high, and Southern Gates is short, especially if you know how to run it, and it only consumes less time. Like, I remembered when I was doing the apps, I did the runs for 2 hours straight, and I only had like 1k gold on my inventory, and when I finished the map I gained like around 2,000 200,000 gold overall, plus all of the things that I have looted in that map. So that's a really good place for you to farm. Now, pretty much another thing that you can look forward whenever you're running elite maps is this actually give you some apps. That's achievement points, which can give you maybe the rank exalted, infamous. It's a big help for your guilds, especially with their guild ranks. And at the same time, if you're a player that usually goes solo and in the future you're thinking of joining some guilds, if you have a higher achievement points, then for some guilds they find you as an asset because you give them achievement points which can boost up their guild rank. So again, big shout out to PH Tambayan because this is a really good guild. Most of the guilds that I've been to, I've never really seen a guild that is so focused on helping their players. So big shout out to them. Now, for Southern Gates, the for elite ones, by the way, the currency that you can earn is the Cryo Star coins. Now, you may purchase sack of Cryo Stars, which cost like 110 coins, and it costs like 35 to 40k. Now the drop rate in the elite maps is high, so it's easy for you to actually get that 110 coins. But another tip that I can provide you is use those coins to expand your inventory as well as your stash, because you may not really find it useful for now, but whenever there's an event and you're planning on hoarding, if you actually have a higher inventory space, then there's a lot of things that you can actually hoard and wait until the price inflates and you can sell them. Because that's what I do personally. Now, I like running the Southern Gates. Other than the drop rate or the gold drop, I like pretty much that the boss gives a lot of things. Now, in this run, pretty much, I think I got a mythic dagger. But another thing that you can check here is the Elite Gold Heretic chest, which costs like 5.5k to 6.5k a piece in CS. Now, if you wish to actually keep and hoard and open them in the future, there's a chance for you to get a banished belt, which costs like 700 up to a million gold. So if you're lucky, you can actually get a banished belt for yourself, or you may actually sell that in auction and you can earn yourself some good gold. So those are some of the things, some of the common maps. If you find it hard to run the maps, everyone does, but all you really need to have is patience. Because if you're not really patient in running any of these maps, you're really not gonna gain any gold. But the lazy guide would be is to craft those effigies, open them, sell, get the gold orchid chest, sell them, repeat process, and you can still earn yourself gold. There's a lot of ways. Now, me personally, I don't really run graveyard, but for you guys, I would. And I just turned apprentice today, so congratulations for me. But I will be doing a lot of runs, so at least I can enter Mausoleum because a lot of my friends says that Mausoleum provides really, really good gold, especially for a farmer. So I will try my best to get to light bearer rank in a week. I hope I can do that. But the gold drop rate here is okay. Without the gold loot weapon, I can earn like around 1,000 ish, and with it sometimes I can earn from 2,000 to 4,000 gold. And the map is pretty easy. There's just a chance for you to die, especially with the aim shot and the curse from the mages and the rogues, but other than that it's fairly easy. Best tune for me to run those maps is mages and rogues because of their damages, and I just find it quicker if you run with them other than warrior. Warriors are pretty effective because they block those heavy shots from the mages and the rogues inside that map. But if you really have a good team, you can actually finish the map in less than 1 to 3 minutes. And I think my team, we ended like two, 2 minutes ish because of Planu. Plano was lagging a lot, so it took us time to wait for him. Plano, now you're famous. But my biggest tip for you guys is don't use your gold to purchase nonsense like vanities. Focus first on your gears and your jewels, so at least you can run these elite maps. Because once you have a really good set, then it will be very easy for you to run these maps. And once pretty much you already have what you needed, then it will be easy for you to farm. So that's all you really need to know, especially if you're farming. So that's all for to guide. I hope you learned a lot from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next week or on my next video. Peace out. I love you all. Thank you, thank you. XOXO. Raya. How'd you get so